2. This vessel carries a full complement of life-saving equipment in the form of life rafts, life rings and buoyancy tanks. These are situated around the vessel in accessible locations and are designed to be released or float free in the unlikely event of an emergency. Life jackets are located in the lower saloon under the seats. We do ask that passengers on the upper deck refrain from standing on the seats or leaning over the safety rails.
Stand on the seat,
all the emergency exits are clearly marked. This includes the 2 sliding doors in front. In the event of an emergency arising, please remain calm, seated, and follow the instructions that will be given. Miss Lakeland 2 is a non-smoking vessel. This includes Ambleside and the use of e-cigarettes. Finally, please keep children with you at all times. Don't allow them to run around the vessel. Thank you, and enjoy your cruise on Windermere.
Yeah, that's Frank.
Windermere is the largest lake in England. It's 10.5 miles or 16 kilometres in length, a mile or 1.6 kilometres at its widest, and up to 220 feet or 67 metres at its deepest. It's split into 2 main basins, north and south, by the group of islands just here at Bowness. We're northbound for Ambleside and will be arriving in around 35 minutes. On the way, this vessel is scheduled to call at both the Windermere Jetty Museum and Rockhold. Please ensure you've let a member of crew know if you wish to disembark at either of these places. Thank you.
It's a smart northeasterly, that one. Look at that underneath it. Look at them cabins there over there. Right, look at them cabins you can see.
Okay. That's where they want to look. The kids on the big house. They're in my house.
There's the little boat chicken. It's got a nice house over there. That might be the big manor house they stayed in down there, see?
I'm coming back. It's 10 minutes, 9 minutes left for a park.
Get myself a dinghy. Camp out on one of these islands.
Oh, yes, I've heard one. Big hills.
How with that? Box in there, look.
Oh, how's your
Take the kids out.
Are they always?
People have canoed to that one, see? That's only what to do. Canoed to there.
Look.
Just go down the stairs.
That house there. Someone's on that island, look. Hey,
Yeah, it's just so awful.
someone's on that
Oh,
island.
dog. Oh, this is so bad. It's just awful.
The island we're passing here is known as Ladyholme. It's named after a small chantry chapel that was established on there by Walter de Lindsay in the mid-13th century. Served by two monks referred to as hermit brethren in documents from the time, they were expected to pray for dead relatives of de Lindsay's family, almost like an early form of life insurance. Walter de Lindsay could be assured that upon his death his soul would be well looked after by the monks of Ladyhope. Sheds you can see on the shore here, Jetty Museum, built on the site of the former sandwalk where sand was run off, dredged from the lake, washed and graded. The museum was first opened in 1977 by the then Prince Charles. An impressive collection of vessels dating from the Victorian era through to the present day is housed here, including the steamyacht Dolly. She dates from around 1850. The museum closed in 2006 and underwent a large refurbishment, opening again in 2019. If you look carefully on the right of the museum, you should be able to make out a couple of boats out on display. Esperance, the black hull, dates from 1869 and was one of the first vessels in the world with twin propellers. Next to her, a free boat, black crane, is Raven of 1871. She is the old Windermere cargo boat and icebreaker.
All the way over there, mate, don't it?
Yeah.
Here we have the most northerly of the central group of islands. This island here is called Rough Hold.
Rough hold. Like it though.
Yeah.
There's the proper there.
Keep reading.
Charles Keke.
We are now at the widest part of the lake. Windermere here is a mile or 1.6 kilometres across. An annual race traverses this part of the lake. The record for swimming the width of Windermere here stands at 19 minutes and 20 seconds.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. Which is like I said to you, down the road that much, you know.
Probably that loud. That's their own boathouse and that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep. That's sort of castle in the middle there. Make sure you get a video of the castle. Not that house. What's up?
Flowing in through the gap in the trees here is Trout Bear. It's one of the four main rivers that keep Windermere topped up, and it drains the 6-mile-long Troutbeck Valley, which heads up to our right-hand side. At the head of the valley there's a mountain known as High Street, and it's so named because running over it is the old Roman road which used to lead to the fort near Penrith. Across the fields you can see Calgarth Manor, which dates back to the early 16th century, but was rebuilt and expanded in 1790 by Bishop Richard Watson. For many years it was the home of the Philipson family, who during the First World War became a hospital, specialising in cases of TB and polio. It is reputed to be haunted, and those of stout mind may want to look up the tale of the Calgarth skulls.
So you sit on jobs and help people like them. The monkey stuff that was digging it out. You okay, man?
The next bay coming up on the right hand side these days is known as Whitecross Bay. Prior to 1837, known as Browns Bay. Yeah, to the big guy, the lake fishing.
Joe, stop.
Temporary factories. Whitecross Bay. Those factories created Sunderland lifeboats. Sunderland was a massive aircraft at the time, hiring an aeroplane for the wing. Built these factories with a really long concrete slipway, which is still visible there in the centre of the way, using basic testing, trials of the aircraft to break, and then submarines with users. Users including sea rescue, reconnaissance, submarine hunting. These days, Whitecross Bay is home to the largest hunting complex in the world. Now approaching our scheduled second stop on this red cruise from Bowness to Ambleside. This next stop is Crockhole National Park Visitor Centre. When you're getting on board, no one specifically requested to be allowed to get off at Crockhole. We are calling in, we have passengers to pick up, so if you do wish to break your journey at Crockhole, please do so and catch your later boat on to Ambleside. Just a reminder, you can remain seated until we have brought the boat to a secure position somewhere alongside when it's time to start. Thank you.
We were a while. Yeah, it was lovely. We didn't stay too late.
Linda now, Linda, like, she doesn't stay late usually, but she said to Cheryl, go out for a week or so, just up and just stay there. So what did they tell you? Castle and balloons. As I said. There's far side again.
Oh, there are, yeah.
Says it's not so far. It's all tourist station up. travel. Happens with travel.
As you get older, anyway, you kind of get out of that.
Look over there, see?
My sister she's from Norway, so she only came back to Haiti last.
Large building pretty much directly ahead of us, and these days is the Langdale Chase Hotel. Like so many hotels on the shoreline at Windermere, this hotel started life as a private residence. Originally built in the 1890s by the Howard family in Manchester, they were firm, successful merchants. Rather sadly, the gentleman who commissioned the building passed away before it was completed, so it was his widow who moved in. 16 servants, 8 to attend to the demands of the 5 acres of garden, and a further 8 to attend to the demands of the interior of the house itself. The Royal family sold the building in the late 1930s, 1920s, and it opened its doors as a hotel in 1930. The ornate boathouse, it's all part of the same estate. That was built to house the owner's private steam launch, Lord Branson, and the scene with the Major Museum built by the lake. The rooms above were originally built for the butler. These days are more frequently used when newly married couples starting their honeymoon. As we go past the front of the hotel, you'll see that it does not actually squarely face the lake. Rather more, it looks across the lake to the hills on the far shoreline. Sadly, not clasped today by road now. The two prominent peaks of the Langdale Planks are the hills that the hotel actually looks towards. You can't help thinking the guy had a big boat to do exactly what he was doing. Again, on our right hand side coming into view, the white building is the Lowood Bay Resort. It's the only hotel on the shoreline of Windermere purpose built as a hotel. The oldest section of this building dates from 1859, but there is evidence to suggest there's been an inn on the site here since at least 1702. Originally, it had been a staging post for exchanging horses for onward travel. North towards Keswick and south towards Kendal. The inn is actually built at the first point on the road between Kendal and Keswick, and the road actually touches the lake shore. In the late Victorian era, the hotel here even boasted a steamer pier. That allowed passengers to make their way by a steam ship down the lakeside, and by a steam train direct service to London. It's not very clear on a day when we have lots of low cloud around the hills. The ridgeline, which disappears up into the cloud directly ahead of us, is known as the Fairfield Horseshoe. If you're walking around it, it's about 11-mile walk starting and finishing in the town of Ambleside. If you are walking around it, you get to a height of about 2,864 feet, something like that. Of course, for those of us down here on the lake, it's not the height of the hill that's of interest. We are far more interested in a corrie or coombe just this side of the high point. A little trail of cloud disappearing into the corrie, because that was where one of the three main glaciers that created the lake some 13,000 years ago started life. So, ladies and gents, as we approach the piers here on the side waterhead, on behalf of the Pier Lake Cruises,
What?
hopefully
No.
some
That's if I can record this.
you found both interesting
Why?
and informative. And as we approach the piers here, I can once again ask you to remain seated until we have brought the boat to a secure position alongside.
It's been about how many episode recordings I've done.
Thank you.
That's not pages, that's it.
What? Look at that place just hidden with the trees up there.
There's lovely white ones, isn't there? See. Yeah.
Fabulous. What? No way. I don't feel the cold that much. Listen, how that glacier formed like 13,000 years ago. Like get a canoe back. Yeah, camping up. It's the place to camp if you're gonna do it. Like, just take our time. There's no rush. You know what I mean? Really, getting a cup of coffee is killing me up.
Stand up.